What's up, fitness fam? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the 8 biggest fitness myths that you need to avoid. All right, so let's jump right into this mess. Number 1, spot reducing, that you can do tricep exercises and reduce fat on your triceps, or you can do ab exercises and reduce fat there. That is a huge myth. You cannot turn fat into muscle, nor muscle into fat. You can't spot reduce. Losing fat is 80% diet, so make sure you're in a calorie deficit, eating whole natural foods high in protein, and yes, some carbs and fats as well. So if someone tells you that you can spot reduce fat, they don't know what they're talking about. You just can't do it. That is one of the biggest fitness myths out there, and I try to squash it every day on all my social media platforms. So that's number 1. But having said that, you do want to add strength training to your program because that's going to add shape and muscle to your body. So the more muscle that you accumulate, then it makes you look leaner because the shape of your muscle actually will pop through the fluff. And so that's why we look leaner when we have more muscle. So that leads me into number 2. So number 2 is lifting makes you bulky. No, that couldn't be further from the truth. Don't be afraid to pick up the weights, ladies, seriously, because you're not going to get those curves that you're after without lifting weights. Cardio won't give it to you. It'll make you skinny fat because it puts so much pressure on your muscles day after day that it shrinks the muscle. So you need to add some strength training to build that booty that you're looking for, or these little shoulders that you want to have, so on and so forth. So don't be afraid to lift. It's a huge myth that you're going to look bulky. Next up is myth number 3. Fasted cardio is better than regular cardio. This one is a little bit tricky, but technically they are the same. I actually like fasted cardio, and I'm going to tell you why, and there is a trick to it. Fasted cardio is where you get up in the morning and you do your cardio before you eat anything. You can have black coffee or water beforehand. So you want to get your heart rate up to 125 to 130 when you're doing any type of cardio, but they say it doesn't work any better. There's research showing it. However, the trick to fasted cardio is not eating carbs the night before so that your body doesn't store the glycogen, I can't talk today, the glycogen in your muscles. So if that glycogen is floating around, it's going to be burning that first, right? So you want to have your protein and veggies the night before, and then when you get up to do fasted cardio, it's more likely to reach for some of the fat stores to be burned off as energy. Now, I do take L Carnitine before I do my cardio and before I train. I'll put the link below where to find that. L Carnitine is naturally occurring in the body, and when you take it, it does help your body release the fat stores to be burned as energy. So any type of cardio is really going to be fine for your body. If you do cardio during the day, then do it post-lifting. The reason for that is because it takes 17 minutes to get your body into thermogenesis, the fat burning zone. So you want to save your strength for your lift, and then take that energy that you used in your training when your heart rate is already up here and take it into your cardio. You'll get a lot more fat burning out of it doing it that way. So I recommend cardio. You don't want to do a ton of it. Start with 20 minutes, 4 to 5 times per week post-lifting, or you can do it fasted. Like I said, I like doing fasted cardio. A lot of my coaches have told me to do it, and I think there is something to it myself, but there you are. All right, myth number 4, carbs make you fat. No. No, that's a big wrong. So you need good carbs for energy, brain function, and muscle recovery. They are important, especially the energy part. You know, I can tell when I'm too low carb, I'm forgetful. My energy is crap. So make sure you're eating the good carbs though, like sweet potatoes, Japanese, yams, rice, things like that. Those are the good carbs, all right? So they do not make you fluffy, I promise you. They make you hold a little bit of water, though. So if you're eating more carbs and the scale goes up, most likely it's water. Because when you eat carbs, it stores water into the muscle. That's what gives us the muscle pop. That's why I hate keto when people bring up keto, because it drains water out of your muscles, and nothing makes you look more skinny fat than keto. Because you've got none of that glycogen floating around in your muscles to fill you out. So that is a huge myth. Carbs do not make you fat. Eating too many calories makes you fluffy. And myth number 5, you need to eat more protein but less carbs and fat. No. No, they're all important, truthfully. Now, we do get quite a bit of natural fats from the meats that we eat, bison, chicken, things like that. So I don't add a ton of extra fats, but I will have whole egg That's one of the most complete fats you can eat. It's got everything in that little yellow yolk that you can imagine. It's good stuff. A handful of almonds, cashews, things like that. And carbs too, yeah, so don't cut everything else out. Yes, you need high protein, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, unless you're a bigger girl, and I say that lovingly, but if you're over 200 pounds, go for your goal weight in grams of protein. But don't cut out, all these carbs and all these fats, okay? You never want to start too low with your calorie deficit. The goal is to eat as much food as possible with as little cardio as possible and lose as much weight as possible so you don't crash your metabolism. It's super important. So don't cut out those carbs and fats. Just stick with the natural ones and just be careful that you don't overeat the natural fats because they are higher in calories and can kick you out of your natural or your calorie deficit pretty quickly. So that's what you want to watch out for. And myth number 6, you can't eat past 6 p.m. Bullshit. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, do I recommend that you eat like an asshole right before bed? No, that's not going to end well. We all know that, right? So I tend to go to protein right before bed. So either egg whites, protein shake, something like that. Something your body will utilize really well. I tend to not eat maybe 2 hours before bed, but that's just a habit for me. As long as you're in a calorie deficit, it's not going to matter all that much. But again, I wouldn't eat like an asshole. I do tend to not eat my carbs at night, especially right now because I'm in contest prep. So, I want to keep my carbs low towards the end of the day because I'm getting up to do fasted cardio like we talked about earlier in this YouTube video. So that's my thought process on that. So yes, you can eat past 6 p.m. And I think that is a bit of a myth that somehow got started in, 70s or 80s or something. So yes, you can eat past 6. I would choose can I talk today, please? I can't talk today. Some sort of protein, egg whites or protein shake. Myth number 7, you need to stretch before your workouts. No, no, we were always taught that in gym class for some random reason, but it's not true actually. Did you know you can actually injure yourself if you do that? Yeah. I always stretch post cardio or post lifting. I love the roller. I've got a rumble roller. It's a bumpy roller. That thing is like Finding Waldo. You can just sit on that thing and go, oh, there it is. It's good stuff. I have it on my Amazon page. Anything that you need is on my Amazon favorites page. I'll put the link below for all of that. But that rumble roller is amazing. Now, if it's too much for you, you can start with just a flat surface roller, and that will help you as well. Don't dismiss the roller. They really do help stretch you out. I am so much more flexible now than I used to be because of that thing. So that is myth number 7, and put it to bed. And finally, myth number 8. Is that 8 fingers? All right, detoxes. Let's talk about it. That they help you lose weight. No, what they do is they help you poop. That's all they do. They're going to make you poop and pee, and that's it. They do nothing for fat loss. There is no gimmick out there. I wish I could tell you there was a pill or something you could take to help you lose fat. But, the ingredients for fat loss is being in a calorie deficit, eating whole natural foods high in protein. Don't skip the carbs and fats like we talked about earlier. Add some strength training 4 to 5 times per week. Cardio 20 minutes post-lifting or fasted like we talked about. That's the ingredients for success. So I'm in contest prep right now, and we're gradually taking my cardio up just a little bit. You never want to start with too much. So speaking of contest prep, I am starting to lean down. I don't know if you can tell that, but I was thinking about doing a video on my day in the life on contest prep, showing you guys what we go through, what we do, the training, the cardio, all of that. If you're interested in a video like that, definitely drop me a comment and let me know. And also let me know what you'd like to see next on my YouTube channel. I always love your input. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a good video. And thanks for watching, you guys.